Okay, good day. Now we will have our another example about using conditional statements, but this time we'll only use a basic conditional statement, which is the ELIF statement. Our scenario is not really a scenario that is usable for any cases, but this is only a own created scenario just to apply your conditional statements. Okay. So the scenario will look like this. This is the sample output. You will display this following messages and ask an input if the status of that particular household chores is done, pending, or ongoing. So naatay gi-declare daan or let's say gi-print daan. I-display nga message about duha ka trabahoon sa balay. So any household chores will do. For me or for mine is only sweeping outside and washing dishes. Letter A and B. Next step is I'll be asking input from the user to enter its status of that particular household chores. One by one, I'll be asking the user for letter A and later letter B. Sweeping outside, is it done, pending, or ongoing? So if the user enters done, and then second, you'll be asking the user, how about for the second household chores? Is it done, pending, or ongoing? So let's say ongoing. After that, you will display the equivalent rating of each status. If done ang status, you will have a rating of A+. But if the status entered is ongoing, you will have a B+ rating. Now, how about for pending? So let's say sweeping outside is pending and then washing dishes is done. The output would be letter A, sweeping outside. The rating is letter D. So that would be the last rating. Done is A plus. Okay, so that will be all for the sample output. So if klaro na ang atuang sample scenario, we will create its corresponding flowchart. Okay, para naamoy guide in solving or in creating its Python program. From this output, we will use the app.diagrams.net website to create our flowchart. So let's zoom in. So this is the site app.diagrams.net. It is free. You can browse it on the web for you to have a user-friendly interface in creating flowchart. We will select our oval, indicating our start. So drag and drop lang tadali. Okay, and then double click to write some description and then resize. Next is the display message, right? About wait, wait, wait. Okay. Next is the display message about two household chores. So display message, we will find the parallelogram or there you are. Okay. List of household chores, sweeping outside, washing dishes. Then we will try to connect them. Okay. So mas easy lang iyang pag-connect, no? Medyo crooked lang. Okay, that's it. Next is the next step. You will be asking its status na. Pending, done, or ongoing. Okay. So say as an input that is also the same shape as this one. So click and drag, right? Then paste, then resize, arrange. Okay, that's it. Then connect. That's it. All right. Done pending ongoing is sweeping outside. So we will remove the response of our user a while ago. This one. Okay, outside. We'll add some info. Enter household chores status. Alright, that's it. So after entering the household chores status, we will have the conditional statements, diba? Para sa corresponding rating. Okay, that's it. So, decision na din ta kung ang iyang gi-enter ba is done, pending, or ongoing. We will drag some diamond and start our conditions with is status done. Then, if it is, you will need to add a process wherein rating rating will be equal to A plus. Alright. Ngayon, if it is not, then you will try to ask another condition, di ba? So, kana sila connect. Kini ato i-connect. Right? So, we will add some description over here. Okay, let's add some text para sa tong two terminals nga true or false. Do not forget that one because that is the very important part in creating the decision. Kung asa padulong ang imuhang next nga flow after nimo select if true ba siya or false. Alright. So, if ang status niya is done, true, then the rating would be equal to A+. The another condition, we'll try to create another diamond. So, duplicate this one and set its status to pending. It's a status pending. Then we will copy this one. Then the rating would be B, right? Then if it is ongoing, then our rating would be B plus. Alright. So we will connect them. Okay. And this one. All right. Then, connect natin ni sila. Okay, so if status pending, yung rating is letter D. If status is ongoing, then the rating would be B+. All right. So, next is if wala sa status iyang gi-enter, we will have a display message nga invalid. Display message na ta. Display message, meaning to say parallelogram ra gyapon. Invalid input. Alright, so if it is invalid output, then we will have an end. So later na to na siya butngan. Okay, connector na ang mag-work ana. So if it is true for status done, next will be question number 2. Diba? The second household chores we have used while ago is washing dishes. Alright. So connect nato siya here. Then after that, if nag-enter na po siya og status na done, we will copy this one. Okay, same naman sila og flow. So, copy lang na to. As this one. Okay. Hindi palayo. Okay. And then, if it is false, We will use connector na mo direct na siya dari. But ang display message man, 'di ba? Yeah. Mm. So probably inani ang may tabo. Pilan ta dari sa nakabutang. Enter household chores. So if it is done, pending, ongoing, and wala sa status iyang gibutang. Valid. Then pending is for letter D. Letter B dayon. Alright. Okay. So remaining mga labels. Again, balag malimtan ang imong label sa imuhang someone or maski wala mo'y label basta ang kining inyuhang diamond naa dapat na malimtan. Alright. So after this flow, adto na siya sa letter B, invalid input, nanay rating. Then next would be the display message, which is daning apart. So mana siya sa done, dahil at display. Display household rating. We'll grab some input. So corresponding to the rating. Okay, kaya una itong variable gamiton, then rating. Alright. So review. Start list of household chores. And then okay, tapad na to ang sample output. Mm. Sana. List. Okay, check. Nara. Next is household chores. Okay, check. Asking for input. For sweeping is done. Check. Pending, ongoing, and wala sa choices. Check. Next, the equivalent rating for every status. So A, D, B plus. And then next is the second household chores. Okay, check. Then rating na naman. Okay. Then lastly is the display message. All right, so let's connect them. Okay, so okay, ana. Display message. Aman din sila padulong ani. So we will add connector here na after niya o decide kung unsa iyahang rating padulong siya ani enter household. So how to do that one? We will use the connector, okay? Or connector We will mark this as letter N for next flow. Okay. Alright. So, same aning uban. Ah, alright. Naglag. Nakaselect. Okay, there you go. So, N, and then if it is invalid, that would be the end. Connect ani is end. Wala naman tayo other buhaton. Diba? After na to display. So, this will be at the end. Then, i-connect na to dara atong connector for end. Okay, in every flow chart, isa lang dapat ang end. So, nang need na to mag-use og mga connectors. Gamit kina sila. Okay. Adjust na to. Yeah. Connect workflow from the other. Alright. So, ano siya, no? Alright, ana. Then, so this one. Alright. So, start sweeping, washing, enter its status. If sweeping outside is done, rating is A+. If status pending, rating is D. If status is ongoing, rating is B+. Next, connector, letter N. So, si letter N na lang ang kulang, which is dari na siya for the next process, next flow. Oops. Oops. We'll adjust. Oops. Okay, we'll insert the arrow na lang kay tricky kay siya. Okay, ano siya dapat. Alright. Alright. Sana. Okay. Balik ta. If it is ongoing, pending, done, proceed siya sa N. And so, kanina si N. Proceed siya dari nga step. Second, household chores, washing dishes. If it is done, pending, or ongoing, if it is valid, if it is invalid. Okay. Oops, nananubra da ring arrow. Wala na to na. And then, okay. Status, ratings A+, D, and B. Okay, kulang taog ka ng connector dari. If it is letter A+, then ano na dayon? Rating, display message. Okay, so that would be the final. So, connector letter N, missing. Okay. Okay. So, that's it. Oh, no need din siya kang letter N balik kung dili dari siya. Yeah. Pit na ito na ma-miss. After niya rating, letter D, B, dili na siya mabalik dari, 'di ba? Kay way kahumanan ang may tabo sa inyong program ani, nag-loop na siya, nag-infinite na. So we will move here, letter D for display. Okay, last part naman ni siya, 'di ba? We'll add the connector alone. Alright. So ano lang. Then we'll mark this as letter D and letter D. Okay, kung i-letter N gyapon nato na siya, there will be tendency nga magbalik-balik siya dari. Okay, mo man yung starting point sa tong N. So, balik sa siya dari, N na sad, o, diba? That will be an infinite loop. May kahumanan ninyong program. So, we will avoid that one. Okay, sayo pang iyang flow. So, that's it, class. This is our flow chart for our sample scenario. Dali lang, di ba? So, naka-start, first household, i-check iyahang status kung done, pending, ongoing, and invalid. So, kung done, na siya rating A+. If pending, yung rating is D. Ongoing, rating is B+. After that, proceed kang letter N. So, nara sa letter N. So, second, household chores na siya. Washing dishes, is it done, pending, or ongoing? Then, same, iyahang equivalent ng rating. Then, proceed siya kang letter D. Sa letter D, nara. So, continue lang. Display na nato ang ilahang message. And that will be the end. Okay? So, that's it. Easy lang, di ba? Now, by using our flowchart, we will convert this one to our Python program. Okay. So, start the display message, list of household. I'll be using multiple display or sa print nato multiple yahang quote. So, tulo ka buok. Single quote na akong gamiton. Then, awaton na ako ni siyang message nga list of household chores. Letter A is for sweeping outside. Letter B is for washing dishes. Alright, then next is input. Let's say we will have a variable nga mag-hold sa status nga gi-enter ni user. Pending ba siya, done ba siya, or ongoing. So we will name it as a status or stat. Stat input, and we can use the multiple quotation mark again. Isa lang, 'di ba, ka-message. Ano, di siya pwede ka-input. Let's try, 'di ba? I did not try this one. Let's see me. Maybe let ako tong tanawon. Pwede siya. Okay. Okay, oh, okay. We'll proceed. Diba? So, done, ongoing, pending, ongoing. Question niya, again. A, sweeping outside. So, A, sweeping outside. Okay. Next is, we're done with this one. Then na ta. So, conditions na ta. Pila ka bu conditions na to? 1, 2, 3, and lastly, so there will be 3 main conditions and else dayon. Start ta with if, stat. Okay. So, I'll be introducing to you the new string functions. The string functions such as lower function or upper function. So, these two functions, ako i-comment. Lower functions will convert string to lowercase. So, meaning to say, unsa man ang imong gi-input dara nga letters, i-convert yun na niya siya into gagmay nga letters. Then, for upper function, it will convert string to uppercase. Okay? So, these two functions are very useful when it comes to conditions. Kay dili na ta mag logical operator nga, 'di ba? Mostly some of us will try to compare first its small letter kung done ba yung i-enter or the stat is equal to the capital letter nga done. Okay? So, in any other case, basta kay done ang iyang gi-input here, then that would be our that would be the condition, 'di ba? So, doble siya. So, to avoid that one, we will use the lower function. Okay? So, i-convert nato siya into lowercase or it depends on you, uppercase. Basta kaya ang imong value nga i-compare would be the same. So, example. So, ang stat niya, which is gi-input ni user nga done ba, pending, or ongoing, ako siyang i-lower. So, mag-period, lower, within parentheses, and then ka mag-comparison, the equality, check mo equality, and then, though capital letter na ko na siya, small letter na to na siya, kay comparison man with a lower or small letters. Okay? So, compare na to, ang iyang gi-input sa small letters nga done. Convert na nato to lower iyang gi-input. So, di na ta mag-worry ana. And then, ito ni siya ibutan sa taas kay para na mo info. So, print dayon ta and then print. We will declare another variable na mao'y sudlanan sa rating. Okay? So, we will use the rating itself. Rating equals pila gani basta done, that is A plus. Okay, good. Next is another condition, which is to check if it is pending. Diba? If it is pending, so dani na ta nga portion sa flowchart. If it is pending, rating is letter D. So, backspace, make sure i-align na to siya ani nga block kay same man na sila gina-condition. ELIF stat that lower, okay, is equal to pending. Okay. We need to enclose it in a single quote or double quote ang ato ang gi-compare nga word because it is a string. Do not forget that one. Then colon din ta. We will use the same variable. Kaya mo na siya itong equivalent, diba? Maura na nga variable po datong tawagon later on. Is equal to D. Kaya pending man. Then, you can copy that lines para dili hassle, dili kapoy. Then, we will change this idea to ongoing. And we will change its equivalent rating B+. Lastly, based on your flowchart, if wala aning tuloy ang gi-choose or gi-enter, then you will have an invalid input. Kinsa ang mosaluan na? Your else. The rating is, no. We will have the print message nga invalid. Alright, so that will be our conditional statements under sweeping outside. Next, we will proceed with our second. So, pwede na ito nang kopyahon para sa second household chores na ta. Okay. Paste. Then, for this time, we'll change its variable to stat2 kay another trabaho man diba? Which is washing dishes. And then, same sila conditions, diba? Based on your flowchart, same sila conditions, same sila og equivalent nga rating. Pending, ongoing, then rating. Okay, all we need to do is to change its variable. Okay? Okay, para dili mag-conflict. So, dari, ato lang gi-copy ang nasa taas, kay same naman sila og conditions, but ang atong input, dari nga variable is stat2. Okay, for washing dishes man siya. So, washing dishes. So, input niya nga status. Okay, so kana lang. After that, sa sunod, so, naanata dari. Display household chores rating. Okay. Balik ta here. Naata sa gawas, di ta mosulod sa blocking sa conditional statements kay pang-last naman ni. Dili siya included sa conditions. Bali, mo na siya ang final display. So, we'll use the multiple quotation marks again para isa ra ka-displayhan. Displayed household chores. So, pwede na to siya i-enter. And then, the rating here, so we will use the concatenation. Kung unsay gi-input ni user sa sweeping outside, here sa taas. Sweeping outside, enters user og done, mao na siyang equivalent, diba? Enters user pending, mao ni siyang equivalent. Enters user ongoing, then mao ni siyang equivalent. So, ang variable nga itong tawagon when it comes to rating is rating variable. Okay. So, i-concatenate na to na siya dari. Once mag-concatenate ta, we need to close the quotation mark, indicate nga mag-concatenate ta, and then we will call the variable rating. Okay? Then, next line mo should be concatenated as well. And then, start ka dari balik sa opening nga quotation mark para di ka magka-error. Okay? So, next is over here, concatenate again. But, ang imuhang tawagon here kay C rating 2. Okay? We will choose rating 2 here. Ato i-change ang variable name dari. Kaya lahi naman nga trabaho, di ba? Kung rating ra gyapon atong gibutang dari, mag-conflict. There will be conflicts of output. So, since washing dishes naman, change na to itong mga variables. Stat2, rating 2, stat2, rating 2. Kaya indicator, gid na siya sa washing dishes. Okay, rating 2. So, I think that will be all. We'll try to run this program. Okay. So, danita para sure gyud na mao'y nag-run. Okay, para dugang lang no sa user interface niya para dili siya hanging, we will write some additional text here para mag-indicate na magsulat ang user. Diba? We're waiting for our response. So here. Alright. So run again. Alright. So na-add na din siya, diba? Will mark as capital letter nga done. Let's see if dawaton ba na siya sa tong conditions nga nag-lower man ta dari, diba? Okay, so gidawat siya. Next is pending. Alright, so gidawat siya. Sweeping outside is A+. Okay, correct. Kay done man. Next, washing dishes. Ang iyahang rating is D. Kay pending. Okay. All we need to do is in next line nato ni siya kay para dili siya mag-uot dara. So, unsaon man siya pag next line. Gamitan nato na siya og enter. Ana lang. Simple as that. So, baliktad, we will use the ongoing. Okay, then kani is pending. What do you think is the output? Correct. The rating for sweeping outside is B plus and then D ang sa washing dishes. Okay, correct. So, naka-next line na siya. Lastly, ito lang siya i-arrange kung magtupong. And you're done. So, done na to ni. Then, ongoing. Alright, so that's it. So, that would be all. I hope that you have learned something new with the string functions lower and upper. This is to indicate nga ang iyahang gi-enter nga status either done, pending, or ongoing, whatever be the case, maski capital letter na niya, i-convert ni lower into lowercase. And then, compare niyo sa imong lowercase nga comparison nga words, di ba? Kung capital letter imong gibutan dira, magka-error ka. It's because gi-lower man nimo ning diri, dili gid na sila same sa capital letter diri. Okay? Let's say nana. Tapos gi-lower nimo, dili gid na siya mag-true. There will be a logical error of your program. So let's say ana. I-lower man nimo ni siya. So next, sinitabo. Invalid na dito. Diba? Kaya wala siya sa choices. Kaya ang choices nato only done, pending, and ongoing. Ang capital letters nga, though same silang spelling ha, always remember this one, nga in a program or any programming languages, the word done is not equal to capital done. Okay? Small letter done is not equal with the capital done. Samot na ang ingon ani mix. Okay? Di na siya equal sa is not equal to small letter or capital nga done. Let's say ana. Okay? So, same cases gud sila dapat. Small letter, dapat small letter pud ni para equal sila. Kini kung mix, dapat mix po ni dari. Okay? So, inanaan sa programming. So, i-control Z na to. Wala na to tong, where is it? Done. Small letter na siya. Kaya convert naman na to siya to lower. So, mauna na siya to ang sample program for this video.